All right, thank you, Rick. Well, today we are taking part in a special campaign. It's called Rock One Sock, and it's meant to raise awareness about missing children.
Yeah, this is National Missing Children's Day, and the campaign is all about that one sock that always seems to get lost in the laundry, and you're always trying to match it up with the other one.
The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children is asking people to take a footsie. It's a selfie of your foot with you rocking just one sock, then post it to social media. You can post to our Facebook page or on Twitter at RockOneSockSTL.
So we have
done it.
Show off the fact that we are wearing one
this.
sock. Rock One Sock STL.
Yeah.
So it's just sort of a fun way to call attention to a serious issue.
Very serious issue.
If you'd be so willing this morning, we'd appreciate that.
All right.
All right, straight ahead on Today in St. Louis. Welcome back. It is 5:16. Rock One Sock. All right, we're taking part in a special campaign today. It is called Rock One Sock, and it's a serious issue. It's meant to raise awareness about missing children because today is National Missing Children Day.
That's right. So the campaign is based on the one sock that's always left after laundry, the one that you always end up looking for the match you can never find, though.
Yeah, where did it go? So the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children is asking people to take a footsie, a selfie of your foot, rocking one sock. There's my bare left ankle.
Yes, and I tried to get creative with my sock. You can post your picture, your footsie, to our KSTK Facebook page or on Twitter at RockOneSockSTL. It's hashtag RockOneSockSTL.
Joe, just stay on Nicole. I don't think anybody wants to see.
Nobody
wants to see mine.
Look at those great ankles. Okay?
Yeah. Let's go back to Nicole.
Actually, we're going to throw it over to Gary.
Pat's been working out, huh? Did you see those ankles?
They weren't cankles, but they were.
No.
They could get muscular enough to be cankles.
Pat's very sensitive.
Muscular enough. I like that.
You can't. It doesn't work. The banners. Darn it. We had this kind of. You can't.
Go higher. Come on.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Show 'em how flexible you are.
We're doing the blues. You know.
Yes.
So we got the blue socks. So, but I have two. So that doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm rocking two socks in case you don't have one.
Blue's gonna win tonight.
I think they are.
Today is National Missing Children's Day, and in an effort to help reunite families here in the St. Louis area, we're doing something special.
Yeah, it's a little different, a little fun. Nicole and I are wearing only one sock this morning. It's actually part of a nationwide campaign. It's called Rock One Sock.
There we go. We want you to post pictures of your single sock to our KSCK Facebook page or to Twitter. We're calling it a footsie instead of a selfie. Use the hashtag RockOneSockSTL. And of course, we will have more on the missing children you're helping coming up at 6:45. So it's kind of a fun, unique way, but it really is a very serious
issue.
topic.
And your leg should have been closer to the camera than mine, but you know, I don't make the decisions. All right, also ahead this morning, news. And if you're just getting dressed for the day, rock one sock. Seriously, a light-hearted take on a serious matter at 6:45, how you can help missing children be reunited with their families. Welcome back. It is 6:45, Rock One Sock. Now, we've all been there. Maybe you're there right now. You're doing the laundry, and there's always that one sock that doesn't seem to have a match. Well, today, that one sock is serving a purpose.
Absolutely. It is National Missing Children's Day. News Channel 5 and our parent company TEGNA is teaming up with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children on a new campaign called Rock One Sock.
It's been 35 years since John Walsh's son Adam was kidnapped and murdered. Over the years, he's become an advocate for missing children.
Nowadays, we have a lot of attention to a missing child case, but then after a couple of weeks, it drops off the news cycle, and if the child is still missing, they literally, for the parents and the loved ones who are looking for that child, just become another poster.
Walsh is the co-founder of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. He believes the Rock One Sock campaign can make a difference for missing children, like Donna Mizo and Joshua Mahaffey and their families.
So we're asking celebrities and average people to come to work one day without a sock on, and go to rockonesock.org, make a donation to the National Center if you can, but rock one sock and take a footsie, which is like a selfie, of your sockless foot and your foot with a sock on it, and post it on social media.
The message they hope to get across is exactly that, hope. Hope for the families of Shamika Cozy, Scott Clayschulte, and Bianca Piper.
We haven't forgot about you kids. We haven't forgot about you parents and loved ones. We're still out there looking. We're still trying to do the right thing.
Walsh believes it's a small gesture that could help bring a missing child like Gina Dawn Brooks home.
If you care about children and you hope that children that have been missing for a long time can be recovered alive, rock one sock. That's all we ask you to do.
Kay Quinn, News Channel 5 on your side.
All right, so it's a little out of the box, but we're inviting you to rock one sock with us.
That's right, and take a look. You can see Pat and I are doing it right now. You can post pictures of your footsie on KSTK.com's Facebook page or on Twitter. Just use the hashtag RockOneSockSTL. Pat's showing a little leg over there.
I'm very ladylike, but not on Rock One Sock one day. Rick Kirby. Hey, wait a minute, Rick, did you rock one sock? It never occurred to me to ask.
You know what? I got 2 socks on, Pat. Maybe I'll take one off, huh?
Do it.
Today is National Missing Children's Day. In an effort to help reunite families in the St. Louis area, we're doing something a little special.
News Channel 5 is teaming up with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children for a new campaign called Rock One Sock. Across the country, people are wearing one sock as a reminder of kids who are missing. If you're wearing one sock, you can post photos on KSTK.com's Facebook page or on Twitter using the hashtag RockOneSockSTL.
National Missing Children's Day is a day to remember children like Christian Ferguson. He disappeared on June 11, 2003. Almost 13 years later, Christian's mother is urging using what she learned during that time to help others.
Yesterday, because it seemed like it was just yesterday.
June 11, 2003 is a day etched in Theda Wilson's mind.
But then yesterday I saw a bench that used to have his picture on there, sitting with the angel, you know. But I saw Jabbar Bird, who's been missing for a very long time. Even though I'm happy because someone else is getting that attention, at the same time it was like, well, my son was there.
Theda's son is Christian Ferguson. His father called police that night from a payphone to say someone had driven off in his SUV, the 9-year-old with severe disabilities inside. The car was found a couple of hours later. Nothing was missing, only Christian. In the years since, Theda has not only advocated for her son, but for the families of other missing children. She set up a nonprofit organization in 2006.
I think looking for an angel should be part of everybody's life. You know, because you never know when a person is going to come up missing.
She hands out flyers, coloring books, ID kits.
And it's totally grassroots.
Anything to help keep children safe.
It gives me a lot of peace, and because it makes me feel like I'm doing something that no one could do for me.
And always on her mind, Christian.
And I constantly remind myself, you know, to stay positive.
While Theda doesn't believe Christian could survive this long without medicine to keep him alive, she is sure of one thing.
Because in my heart, I feel like justice is just a guarantee. I don't know when, and I like to think that God is just moving everything in the right position.
St. Louis police say Christian's disappearance remains an open investigation. While investigators have exhausted all leads, they encourage anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS and join Theda for this year's Ride for an Angel on June 26.
It's National Missing Children's Day, when we remember missing children and the families who love them. 11-year-old Arlen Henderson disappeared on July 25, 1991. Almost 25 years later, his mom continues to hope and pray for news about her son.
Sometimes it seems like yesterday, and sometimes it seems like forever.
This school picture was taken just before 11-year-old Arlen Henderson disappeared.
Especially when I look at the update pictures I get sent.
And this is what he might look like today at 36. Arlen disappeared on a July evening while riding his bike near his home in Moscow Mills.
Please let him go. He's all I've got.
The search to find him, extensive. Volunteers trekking through Lincoln County looking for any trace of the boy.
I don't think anybody should have to go through what I've gone through and what other mothers have gone through and families.
Years of leads that went nowhere.
When they found the bike, I thought, all right, now we've got answers. We'll know what happened.
But it wasn't to be.
There's a reward out. Nobody, as hard up as money is, you'd have thought somebody would have come forward, but they didn't. There's when he was a baby.
She says the pain of not knowing at times is almost unbearable.
me see. You never forget. You go to bed at night, it's the last thing on your mind. And you don't like to talk about it.
She knows in her heart someone knows what happened to Arlen.
It's not like, he just vanished. So, and people talk. And yeah, there's someone out there that knows something. I just wish they would come forward and tell what they know.
A message she hopes someone will hear, bringing her the closure she searched for 25 years.
I think every mother that's lost a child needs to know that maybe they're not being forgotten. Maybe somebody someday will do something.
The Lincoln County Sheriff's Department has investigated hundreds of leads, but right now the case is cold. Anyone with information on the disappearance or whereabouts of Arlen are asked to call the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office at 636-528-8546. In the studio, Kay Quinn, News Channel 5 on your side.
And here's the thing, there are more than 24 children who are missing in the St. Louis area. You can find more information about all of them on KSDK.com.